Okay, look at the screen, students. Whenever we have root values, whenever square root is given, if you have x square, you can cancel it like this. Root and square will get cancelled. Okay, if I keep it like this, the value of roots, what is the value of root, students? If I remove root, no, power 1 by, yes, remember this, to the power 1 by 2. That's the reason 2 into 1 by 2, this gets cancelled. Right? In the same way, if there is sine square x, and if you have a root, you can cancel it out and you can write it as sine x. Okay, in the same way, hmm, sin x plus cos x, root is given. Sin x plus cos x root. If you have a square on top of this, you can cancel it out. Only sin x and cos x. So therefore, to eliminate a root, students, to eliminate a root value, we need to have a square. Fine, we need to have something to the power of 2. Some value to the power of 2. Now if I write 1 plus sin x is a square root, 1 plus sin x. With what I should multiply so that we get a root? With what I should multiply this? 1 plus sin x. What is the opposite of 1 plus sin x? 1 minus sin x. Why am I multiplying with 1 minus sin x? The reason is how does this formula look like? A plus b into a minus b. For a plus b into a minus b, what do we get? A square minus b square. Yes, a square minus b square. There are two ways to do look here. A square minus b square is how much? 1 square minus sin square x. What is 1 minus sin square x? Sin square x plus cos square x is how much? Is equal to 1. If we shift this, it becomes 1 minus sin square x. 1 is the perfect square number, student. It's a perfect square and a perfect cube. Remember that. If it is 1, I can write it as 1 square, 1 cube, 1 to the power of 4. You can write however you want. It is going to be 1. So in place of 1 minus this, I can replace cos square. Look here, cos square x. Now you can eliminate. You can cancel it. After cancelling, you get cos x. This is the concept. Is it clear? This is one way. The next method is 1 plus sin x is given. If I multiply with 1 plus sin x, previously I multiplied with 1 plus cos x. Now if I multiply with 1 plus sin x, how many times 1 plus sin x is multiplied? Twice. It becomes square. Now can I cancel it? What's the answer? You get 1 plus sin. Look at the difference. If you multiply by minus, you get a different value. If you multiply by plus, you get different value. The concept here, you need a square to reduce it. You need a square to reduce the square root. Fine. Now, if two values are given, we'll do a question. If two values are given, already it was done. I just solved one question. I think we have done 3 or 4 questions. You can go through previous class recording. Look here. 1 plus cos x divided by 1 minus cos x. Remember, we need square, student, square. Now there are two values given. Should be equal to 1 plus cos x divided by 1 minus cos x. 32nd question. Cosec a plus cot a. Fine. Now we need to eliminate. We don't have any square in the numerator. Then what do we do is we check according to the denominator. Denominator, remember, we always go with a square minus b square concept in denominator. Okay, denominator. And numerator, it can be a plus b the whole square, or it could be a minus b the whole square. Fine. It depends on the numerator value, students. What is given in numerator, plus or minus? Plus. So it is definitely going to be a plus b the whole square. I'll tell you how to solve this. First, we give preference for denominator, students, not for numerator, for denominator. 1 minus cos a is given. This is the question. 1 plus cos a. Take LHS and we need to solve it. If square root wasn't given, which side do we need to take? Left hand side or right hand side? If root wasn't, All of you will respond. Which side we would have solved? Right hand side, because cosec and cot is given right. We would have solved right hand side. Remember this, whenever root is given, take that side, students. Left hand side or right hand side, whenever root is given, take that side and solve it. Now, next step. In denominator, we need a plus b into a minus b concept. So if 1 minus cos a is given, what is the opposite of 1 minus? I should multiply with 1 plus cos a. The same thing I have to write it in the numerator. It is not that plus is given in numerator, so you have to write 1 minus cos a. This is wrong. Numerator, it doesn't matter. We don't give preference for numerator. We always give first preference for denominator, students. 1 minus cos a, 1 plus cos a, same 1 plus cos a. The reason we multiply both is, look at x. If I take 3 by 2, fine. Along with 3 by 2, can I multiply x both? Right? If 3x by 2x is given, students, what's the answer for 3x by 2x? Can I cancel x and x? What do we get? 3 by 2. So just because we can cancel the numerator and denominator, right, we are supposed to multiply on both numerator as well as denominator, so that you can cancel it out. If you cancel, you get back the question. Look at, if I cancel, I get back the original question. But here we don't need to cancel. Here we need to remove the square root. Fine. Look at denominator, you multiply. How does the numerator look like? How many times 1 plus cos a is given? Twice. So it becomes 1 plus cos a the whole square. What about denominator? A plus b into a minus b is how much? A square minus b square. So this, what is a square minus b square, students? 1 plus cos a the whole square remains as it is. What is 1 minus cos square a? All of you will remember. Yes, sine square. Now both have square in them, right? Both have square, right? Okay, you can cancel out the squares. And it is exponent concept. Look here, I'll explain even that exponent concept. According to exponent law, when there are two values, m to the power of n the whole square or m into n the whole square. If you open the bracket, what do we get, students? M square divided by n square. And here you get m square into n square. When the square, when the squares are common, you can write it in bracket. When the squares are common, you can write it inside the bracket. The same thing I'm going to do it here. Just because both have square, I can write it like this. Sin a 1 plus cos a square. Now you can remove the square. You can do it like this, or here itself you can just remove the square, students. It gets cancelled. So once the square gets cancelled, we are left with 1 plus cos a divided by sin a. Now till here I have written. After this, you all have to answer. Right hand side, what do we? Yes. No, right hand side. How do you convert it? How do you? Yes. What did I tell you all? If it has a common denominator, it has a common denominator, right? Whenever the denominator is common, split into two parts, students. 1 by sin a plus a by sin. So we got the answer. 1 by sin a is reciprocal is cosec a plus cos a by sin a is cot a. Yeah, Delicia, Dia, Anya, you'll thorough with the reciprocal relation, all the relations. Square relation. Okay. So only if you know that, you can apply it in proper order, students. See, even here we applied algebra formula. Don't copy it. Look here first. First understand. This part was algebra expression. Algebra. A square minus b square concept. This we applied exponent concept. Exponent. Okay. Here we applied reciprocal relation. So first thing, you directly can't use reciprocal, students. Whenever square root is given, remember algebraic expression. Exponent, reciprocal. Okay. Now you all can try. Complete it. If you're very good in 9th, 8th and 9th, 8th and 9th is basic. Okay, 10th standard, whatever we solve in 10th standard, whatever you studied from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all these 4-5 years, you should apply all the concept for 10th. That's it. 10th is nothing different. Whatever you have studied all these years, you have to apply it for the 10th. So don't write all this, not required. And first go through, students, go through the question. Remember this, whenever root is given, denominator should be a square minus b square. That is fixed. So already I've done this. I'm wasting time just because few of only 3 or 4 students attended. So next time go through the class, students. It would hardly take 40 minutes, 40-45 minutes to go through and attend. And that you all are not able to do. So I'm just going to do one question. For another 3 or 4 questions, go through the recording. I have solved 3 questions, I think. Square root question. And remember, denominator you should have a square minus b square. Always multiply the opposites. Denominator is fixed. Okay. And whatever you multiply in the denominator, multiply to the numerator as well. Just to remove the squares. Delicia, apart from this, those whatever you watch in the first 3 videos, that is enough. Okay. First 3 or 4 videos. Is your voice like that? Right. Cosec A plus cot A. Next question. All of you are done? Have you completed, students? See, there's 33rd question. If you want to make a note, same concept. It's the same easy concept. One minus tan A. Okay, I had given 4 homeworks. So all these questions I had given 4 homework. You have to. I want you all to try it. 39th is not required. See, 2020, 2016, 2014. Previous year question. We'll do that. 2020. Copy this question and write the date beside it, students. Write the date, all of you all. 1 plus tan, 1 minus tan square, 1 plus cot theta, the whole square should be should be equal to tan square theta. Copy this question, all of you all. Write 2020 beside it. This 2020 question. And Cecilia, I had given this for homework. Were you able to solve? Okay, you just check the answer, Cecilia. I'll do it. You check. You've already done it, right? Yeah, look at the screen, student. We'll start doing. Now, Delisha, you tell me whenever tan cot is given, what have I told? I have to convert into what? Unmute the call, Delisha. Who's that answering before you? Who's there with you? Okay, tell me. Fine, you just answer one. What is the concept I told? Whenever tan cot is given, respond. If you have gone through the recording from the beginning, I have repeated only one thing. Everything should be converted into sine and cos delicia. If you're like this, if you're not studying, you know what happened in ninth, right? Last 2 weeks you struggled. Still, if you're playful, if you're not concentrating, it is going to be difficult. Okay, tell me this, students. What do you convert tan into? Why a minus a plus b here? Is there any square root here? Here? Then see, we are practicing so much, so many questions, students. In exam, you'll get only one question. Okay, so concentrate. Just don't copy the questions. When after teaching, just don't copy the answers and leave. Understand the way I'm solving it. There is no square root here. Tan and cot is given. Whenever tan and cot is given, convert it like this: 1 minus cos a by sin. Square remains as it is. Right hand side, we need tan square a. Take LCM. The denominators are different. So cos remains as it is. You get cos minus sin divided by sin a minus cos theta. Next, divided by sin a, right? And LCM. The whole square is given. Cos, no, cos and sin you can't. If you open the bracket, what do you get? Amy. See, try, students, try it. Is there any way you can solve if you're converting into sin and cos? You'll have to be quick. After this, how can we do it? Right hand side, what is required? Right hand side, what is required? Tan square. Which? Okay, fine. You can use which one? Cos. You can't cancel cos, right? How can you cancel cos and sin? You can't cancel. Okay, I want all of you to answer. Tell me what are your things, students? Okay, when you open the bracket, see cos a minus sin a. Total, how many bases are there in the bracket? If it is a by b, the whole square, when you open the bracket, what do you all get, students? A square divided by b square. But how many values are there? 4, 4. There are 4 values like this, right? So when you open the bracket, you get a square by b square, c square, and d square. It gets complicated. It gets complicated. So you should know the rules. When to convert, when not to convert, when to do it directly. Sine square plus cos square, this looks complicated. If you use sine square plus cos square, it looks complicated. Instead of that, directly can we open square here? Yes, what? Directly square. What do you get? A minus b the whole square. 1 minus tan a the whole square. Okay, tan theta the whole square. 1 divided by cot theta the whole square. If you use a minus b the whole square, what you all get, students? A square plus b square minus 2ab, right? 2 into 1 into tan theta divided by here 1 plus cot square theta minus 2 cot theta. Still we are not able to get tan theta. Are we getting tan theta? No. So we used reciprocal quotient relation, not reciprocal. We used quotient relation. We use tan square. Still we are not able to get, students. Right hand side we need tan square. We don't need sine or cos. We need tan. So there's one more option. Left hand side we'll keep tan as it is. Shall we try to convert cot? Just cot. How do we convert cot, students? What is the reciprocal for cot? No, don't need quotient relation. How do I convert cot into tan? See, cot I have to convert into 1 by tan theta. So I'll keep 1 minus tan theta as it is, divided by, what's the value? After taking LCM, what you'll get? By tan theta. That is the question. 1 minus cot, 1 minus tan square theta. Whole square. This tan theta, you can convert it, you can shift it top, you get tan theta into 1 minus tan theta divided by tan theta minus 1 the whole square. Then when you open the bracket, what do we get, students? Numerator bracket, when you open, what do you get? Tan theta minus tan square theta. Just a minute. The whole square. Okay, before opening the bracket, now there is a concept 1 minus tan A is given, which is positive and which is negative, students. Which one is positive here? 1 is positive. How do I make it negative? How do I make negative? If I multiply this minus, now if I open the bracket, what do I get? Minus 1 plus tan theta. See here, till here, did you understand after taking LCM? Now, if I remove this, if I eliminate this value, these two values, what are the values left? Are we getting the answer? Right hand side, are we getting the value tan square theta? So you have to think about that. Think and answer, students. How do I, are the values same or different? No, they're not same. One is positive and the other one is negative. So what you do, multiply numerator and denominator both by minus sign. See, both by minus sign. I'll take minus inside. Tan theta into 1 minus tan theta. No, only the numerator, students. Only the numerator. Entire numerator you can multiply by minus sign. Divided by tan theta minus 1. Then when you open the bracket, what do you get? This minus will get multiplied for all three. This minus. So what you'll get, students? Minus tan theta and in bracket. No. Minus 1 plus theta divided by tan theta minus 1 whole square. Now rearrange this. So when you rearrange, what do we get, students? Minus tan theta as it is. I'll write tan theta is positive. Let me write tan theta minus 1. And denominator, what do you get? Tan theta minus 1 the whole square. These two gets cancelled. What is left in the bracket? Tan theta the whole square. See, this square will get multiplied for theta as well as minus. How many times minus tan theta is multiplied, students? So what is minus tan theta into minus tan theta? Minus into minus is plus. Tan theta into tan theta is tan square theta. 1 minute. Which 2020. See, we solved so many questions. This is totally different in board exam what they give. So if you use sine and cos, we are not able to get the answer. Sine and cos right hand side. We'll try even that. First complete this. Only this part was different. You have to multiply with minus this part. or even only the denominator also we could have converted. Denominator we have tan theta minus 1. If you have multiplied by minus, students, you would have got 1 minus tan theta. Only with denominator also you can write minus, no problem. Completed, all of you are done. So where did we change the sign, students? Cecilia completed, Angel, Kia, Bhargavi, all of you have done. Response, what about Delicia? Have you written Delicia? Okay, now where did we change the sign, students? Numerator or denominator? Numerator multiply, numerator. Okay, look here. Now the same concept, even in denominator, we could have multiplied it. Denominator. See, I'll explain once again. Right hand side, we need tan value, students. If you convert into sine and cos, it's of no use. Before solving itself, you should guess, because we have solved many lot of questions. If I write that, if I change tan and cot in terms of sine and cos, right hand side we don't have sine and cos. We have only tan square. Fine. Right hand side we don't have any value. We have only tan square. So try to convert the denominator cot. Use reciprocal relation. Take LCM, you get this value. Shift tan to the numerator. You get tan theta into 1 minus tan theta divided by tan theta minus 1. Now this denominator value we can multiply with minus sign. Only the denominator, not the numerator. Look here, minus. Fine. So once you multiply with minus, numerator remains as it is, students. Tan theta 1 minus tan theta. In denominator, when you open the bracket, you get minus tan theta plus 1, like this. If you want rearrange, or we know both are same. If you rearrange this, you get tan theta into 1 minus tan theta. So there is no specific rule. You can better convert the denominator. Make a note of this. Convert the denominator. 1 minus tan theta, you can write it like this. Minus tan theta is negative, students. Negative. Take the positive value first. 1 minus tan theta. Both gets cancelled. We have only tan square theta left. Yeah, make a note. You can either convert numerator or denominator, but convert denominator. Denominator is a bit easy. Only the last two parts concept is different. Denominator. Okay, we'll do the next one. Shall we try the next one? The students done? Completed? Right, right. Look at all the green. Green one, those are the minus sign which gets converted. Okay. See, this Saturday no test. Monday and Tuesday I'll make a revise banking and GST. Wednesday will give you all a test. Okay. By Wednesday, there's another concept in trigonometry. I want to complete it. Once I complete, I'll conduct test. All of you completed? Done? Yeah. Next one, students. Next 2016. 2016 is question number 37. Cos A divided by write down all the questions. 1 plus sin A plus tan A is equal to sec A. This is 2016. Write it in bracket. Last 10 years, students, any subject, last 10 years questions you'll have to practice. 2016, 2015 to 2025. Now tell me which one. I should take left hand side and convert which one. Already we have cos and sine. Can I convert tan? Yes. Try this question. All of you are completed. Keep cos and sine as it is. We can't do anything with cos and sine, students. It is tough. But you can convert tan. You can write it as sin A divided by cos A. Take LCM. The denominators are different. Write it together. Cross multiply. I will make a note of the question. All of you will copy the question. Okay, keep solving it. I'll just check. Yes, Cecilia, can you see the screen? Can you unmute? Yeah, all of you look at the screen, students. Look at the screen. This is Cecilia's answer. See, she's almost strided. And which one? Okay, you've written 1 plus tan theta. 1 plus. Oh, that was the correct question, I guess, right? 1. Okay, 1 minus, you have copied the question wrong. Fine, Cecilia, no problem. Till here you have got. Why did you convert cot into tan? Why didn't you convert sine and cos? Okay, good. This is what I explained, right? Right hand side there is tan. See, Cecilia, till here you have done. You have copied the question wrong and you have to convert the sign. I told you, right? Denominator you have to convert. Yeah, and one more thing, students. Okay, you have copied the question wrong, fine. One more thing, left hand side is not equal to, you shouldn't mention like this. Definitely it will be equal. We have to prove it. Okay, what is the question? What is the question? Did I ask to prove or did I ask whether left hand side is equal to right hand side? To prove. Yes. The meaning of proving is left hand side will be definitely equal to right hand side, students. Okay. So anyways, you have tried. Till here you have tried. Only thing minus. Fine, complete this. Definitely it will be equal. We have to prove it, students. Use all the rules. Algebraic expression, identity, square relation, quotient relation, LCM. Right hand side you need sec. If right hand we have sec, left hand side what you have to convert, students? All the terms into what? What is the reciprocal for sec? Cos, right? So maximum you should have cos on the left hand side. Try to convert. We don't need any sign value. Try to eliminate all the sign values. If you know that logic, it is easy to solve. Got the answer? Try all the rules, students. Square relation, open the bracket. What about others? Still doing? Didn't get it? See, if you have sine cos square here, and if you open the bracket, are we getting sine into sine? What is sine into sine, students? So sine square a plus cos square a, definitely you'll get 1, right? Yeah, so try it like that. Open the bracket, you get 1. Cos will be left. Check which one can be cancelled. We need to eliminate this 1 plus cos a. If you want to eliminate, even in numerator, you should have 1 plus sine a. Only then it gets cancelled. 1 plus sine a, it gets cancelled. Almost over, students. Within 3 steps, you'll get the answer. Nobody got it? I mean, except Amy. What about others? Got it. Abigail done. What about Bhargavi, Angel, Kia, Dia, Delicia? See, this is 2016, students. You should be able to solve this. We have done a lot of questions. What is Angel doing? Yes, tell me. Sine square A plus sine. Okay, let me check. Let me check, Amy. I'll do it in that. We'll try. I'll do it in all possible ways. You can check your answer. What about Angel? 3. Who's missing? Anya is left. Okay. See, one thing, you might cancel out these two, students. You can't cancel like this. The reason, we have plus outside. I'll explain. If cos square A multiplied by, if you add the same value, sine A into 1 plus sine A. Remember, now you could have cancelled cos A 1 plus sine A. See, now you can cancel this, right? Now we could have cancelled 1 plus sine A and 1 plus sine A will get cancelled only when multiplication is given. Remember this multiplication, 2 plus 4 divided by 4. Whenever there is plus given, do you think you can cancel this? Is it possible, student? No, it's a wrong concept. You can't cancel. But what about multiplication? How can we cancel? Yes, that is the concept of multiplication. If it is addition and subtraction, you can't cancel. Remember, this is the same concept, logic we use here. Whether it is variable or constant, basic concepts are same for both. Next, you can't cancel them. So what you have to do? Convert all the values. First thing, let me keep cos square as it is. Because right hand side, what did I tell Amy? We have sec, right? So maximum, try to keep the cos square as it is, students. If you can convert it, but it becomes complicated. Look here, cos, you convert it. I'll do even that method. Now open the bracket. When you open the bracket, sine into 1 is sine A plus what is sine into sine, students? Sine square. We almost got the answer. Take these two together. Yes. If you want, yeah, if you want, I'll rearrange. All are positive, students. If all are positive, I can rearrange it. Sine square A plus cos square A plus sine A. Fine, you can rearrange. See, if 2 plus 3 plus 4 is given, you can rearrange this into 4 plus 2 plus 3. The value is not going to change. Remember this. When minus is given, it is difficult, students. But when plus is given, you can rearrange them like this. Fine, you can rearrange. Oh, sorry, plus and minus, it doesn't matter. Fine, you can rearrange and solve this. If minus 3 was given, if minus 3, minus 3. If you rearrange this, you get 4 plus 2 minus 3. Along with the sign, you have to rearrange. The answer is going to be the same. When you add and subtract, answer is going to be the same. After rearranging this denominator, you get cos A into 1 plus sin A. See, just because I kept cos A as it is, you can pair this with sin A, sin square and cos square A. What is sin square A plus cos square A? 1. 1 plus sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin. These two gets cancelled. Remember I told you all? Yes. Right hand side we have sec, left hand side you should have cos. Only then you can reciprocate. So we are left with 1 by cos A. The reciprocation of 1 by cos A, we got the right hand side answer. This is one way. The other way, Amy is done, she is converted. First complete this, students. This is the easiest method. Complete this. Be quick. Completed, done. Fine. What's the time? One. Yeah, take 10 minutes breaks to around 8 9 minutes break. We'll continue at 1:10. Fine, students. We'll start. Okay, we'll start the next one. All of you online, can you see the screen? Best one. Now look here. You all understood why I didn't convert cos square? I just kept it as cos square so that it becomes cos square and sin square is one, right? Yeah, now if I try to convert it, students, look here, if I try to convert, you can even do it in that way. What is cos square? Amy, what is cos square A? Next, how did you do? After this, plus, very good. Which one gets cancelled? See, this is how you have two things, students. See, Amy has done it like this. I've taught you all the rules. Why can't you apply all the rules? And you can try. See, sine square A, sine square A gets cancelled. What is left? 1 plus sine A into, numerator, denominator. Yes. Look how simple this is. This gets cancelled. You have 1 by cos A left. 1 by cos A second. Correct, Amy. This is how you have to do it. 2016. So still, if you wait for me to solve, student, if you're just copying, it's of no use. We have done at least, I think, 25 to 30 questions we have solved. Fine. Next one. Square question. 2016. 2014s, you make a note. All of you will try it for homework. 2014. Copy the 2014 question. 38th one. So I think I've covered everything, student. 2018, 19, 20. Look here. Did we solved all this question, right? 7, 6, 23, 25. 2005, 19. I've done all these questions. Look here. 18 was done 2020. One more 2020. 2016 is also done. 2014. Copy this question. Do it later. Sin theta plus cos theta. Bracket tan theta. Try to convert tan theta and cot theta. Tan theta plus cot theta is equal to sec theta plus cosec theta. And Cecilia, most of your answers, only first half is correct, Cecilia. Last 2 or 3 steps you have done it wrong. Is Cecilia online? I'll teach that. 2004 students. Sin cos, tan cot, sec cosec. 2014 question. Make a note, complete it try it for homework. Tan theta plus cot theta. It's a simple one. Try it. If you're not getting, I'll do it. Completed, done all of you. Have you made a note? Sin theta cos. Keep sin theta cos theta as it is. Convert tan and cot. Take LCM, reciprocate, square relation, complete it. Next question. 14 is done. 40th question. We have another 2 questions. So this is 2022, 2017. Yeah, we'll try one 2017 question. Square is given, students. Can you see root value? Look, will respond. And there is square here is equal to tan theta plus cot theta. Copy this question. 2017 is equal to tan theta plus cot theta. Tan A plus cot A. 2017. Don't solve this. Before that, you all have to tell me, students, how do you convert? Do we have square relation? Square. So what am I supposed to do if there is square? All of you will respond. I should get some value inside the bracket, right? So that square gets cancelled. How do I convert it? You can cancel them. You can cancel it. This is wrong because there is addition, students. Addition. If it was multiplication like this, look here. Don't write. Listen. If it was multiplication, we could have written it together. You could have taken sec A into cosec A whole square. This is in the form of this way. M into n the whole square is m square plus n square. But what is m plus n the whole square? All of you will respond. What is m plus n the whole square? Isn't it a plus b the whole square? Right? So you get m square plus n square plus 2 into m into n. So whenever m square plus n square is given, when there is plus, students, you can't take it common. Remember this. You can't take out common. Only when there is multiplication, we could have taken out. Look here. For multiplication, I could have taken out common, cancelled it. Then only sec A into cosec A would have been left. But here you can't do that. So what are you supposed to do? What's the next step? Who can answer? Try it. I've taught you all the rules. Tell me what's the next step, students. Observe, right hand side I need tan, left hand side I have sec square. How do I convert? Which relation to give? No, that is not required. See, if I write 1 by cos square A, okay, 1 by sin square A. Then how do you solve? What's the LCM, student? Yes. So can I write here cos square A into sin square A? And when I reciprocate, what do I get? Cos square A. What is sin square A plus cos square A? 1. Now didn't I tell you all when multiplication is given, can I write it together? Cos A into sin A square. Now can I reduce the square root? What is left, students? 1 by cos A sin A. But right hand side we have tan A plus cot A. How do you convert it? Till here did you all understand, students? 1 by cos A and sin A. If I write it separately, what is 1 by cos A into 1 by sin A? What is 1 by cos A? A into what is 1 by sin A? Cosec A. But right hand side, are we getting it? The left hand side, how much ever we solve, this is the maximum, right? Is there anything else we can do? Tell me. Square root to the See, I'll tell you. There are 3 ways to do this question. I'll teach all 3 methods. 2 or 3 methods. I'll teach all. Even you all should answer, students. See now how Amy and Kia they told plus minus, not plus minus, square root. So how much ever I convert, what am I getting on left hand side, students? Sec A into cosec A. So you can't solve. You keep this as it is. Do one thing. This question you can solve left hand side and right hand side. Take RHS. What is RHS? See, left hand side sec A into cosec A is given. Fine. Can we take RHS and try to convert into this form? And later can we show that left hand side is equal to right hand side? We need to somehow prove it. Yeah, we need to somehow prove. You can't tell LHS, SSL, most of the question you have written like this. See, you can't write like this, students. You can't write is not equal to. That is not the point here. You have to somehow prove it. Now let us take RHS. Tan A, can write it as, what is tan A? Sin A by cos A plus, what is cot A? Yeah, take LCM, reciprocate. Cos A into sin A. Numerator, what do you get? Sin square A plus. What is sin square A plus cos square A? Cos into. So are we getting this left hand side and right hand side? We could have stopped it here, students. We could have stopped it. We don't need to write this. This is the answer. So such type of question, how do you solve? You can solve both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. See, these two are equal. Now you can prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. Clear? All of you understood? Yeah, just go through. Don't write it, students. Just go through. There are 2 methods. I'll do it in one more method. And which year? This was given in 2017. 2017. So left hand side, maximum, you try to solve maximum steps, apply all the concept. Even then, if you're not getting the answer, take the right hand side part and solve it. You'll definitely get left hand side is equals to right hand side. And mark this question as important. 2017. Okay, now which method did we use here? Which method we used, dear students? All of you will respond. Reciprocal is done. What are the other methods we studied? Reciprocal is done. What are the other methods we studied? All of you will respond. What's the degree for sec? What is the degree for sec and cosec? So can we use square relation and check? Can we try square relation? But first complete this. First complete this question. See, one question you try to do in multiple ways and you get the answer. That is enough, students. Or we can further just solve one extra step on both the sides. You can further solve. This is equals to sec A into cosec A. And even here, this one is equal to, yeah, because there is no denominator. We can eliminate the denominator. You can show it in the numerator. Answer like this. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. All of you completed. Understood how to solve? Clear, students. Fine. Left hand side maximum you get sec and cosec. Again you try to solve sec and cosec. There is no other option. There is no other option. We are stuck with that. So take the right hand side part and solve. So this question required both students, left hand side and right hand side. We'll do one more method. Completed. Delicia, Cecilia done. Angel, Kia. Okay, fine. What about Abigail? Anya, Abigail done. Next one, students. Yeah, Kia. Others try this. Others try. What is the next step I told you? Reciprocal is done. Next. What are the other methods you can use? What is quotient relation? For quotient relation, what are the two things we need? We need tan and cot, right? Yeah. Is left hand side tan and cot given? See, quotient relation here, just like that, you shouldn't tell me. You should understand what is quotient. What is quotient relation? Tan theta is equals to cos theta sin theta by cos. Or if you have tan square theta, you can convert into what? Sin square theta by cos square theta. And one more thing, students, we don't get confused. Even if you have sine to the power of 4, you can use reciprocal relation. What is the reciprocal relation for this? 1 by cosec 4 to the theta. It is not that only the degree is 1. Even if it is 2, 3, 4, it doesn't matter. You can use reciprocal relation. The meaning of quotient relation is only for two things here. One is for tan theta, the other one is for cot theta. That is when we use quotient relation. Left hand side, can we use quotient relation? Do we have? No. Can we use square relation, students? Square relation. Yeah, what is sec square a minus tan square a is equal to 1? Right? Can you see right hand side we have tan? So we'll try to convert. If I convert this, if I just need sec square a, what happens to tan square a? What should I replace here? Tan square a minus, 1 plus, no, 1 plus tan square. In the same way for cosec square a, what do we get? Response, students, for cosec square a, 1 plus 1 plus cot square a, right? Yeah, what is 1 plus 1, students? 2. 2 plus, what do you get? Plus cot square. Okay, the other one was easy. This is bit complicated, but you'll still get the answer. Within 3 steps you'll get. Now, whenever tan and cot is given, tan and cot, and there is square, what are the formulas I told you all, students? If you have square here, can we reduce them? Right? So inside a square root, what are the 3 formulas possible? 1, a square minus b square is possible, so that you can cancel it. One more thing, what is possible? A plus b the whole square, and the other one is a minus b the whole square, so that I can cancel all the squares, right? I can cancel the square. Now, what are the two values we have? We have tan and cot. Can you tell me the answer for this? Tan a plus cot a the whole square. What's the answer for tan a plus cot a the whole square? Use a plus b the whole square here. All of you will respond. A square. Hmm, 2 into tan a into cot a. So we have tan square a, compare it to the left hand side part. If you understand till this step, all these are advanced questions, advanced method. The previous one is also fine. You can do it in that way. This one will just take 3 steps. Look at, do we have tan square a and cot square a here? Do we have them? And we have plus 2 students, but here it is given 2 into tan a. We'll do one thing. I'll keep tan square a plus cot square a plus 2. What is cot a? What is the reciprocal for cot a? Reciprocal relation. What is reciprocal for cot a, students? Can I write cot a as 1 by tan a? They get cancelled. What is left? Tan square a plus cot square a plus 2. What is the actual value for tan square a plus cot square a plus 2, students? Whenever this is given, in place of this, what can we write? Tan a plus cot a the whole square. This is the calculation part. In place of tan square a plus cot square a plus 2, the actual question is tan a plus cot a the whole square. So listen when I'm teaching here, students. All these are important concepts. Listen. So in place of tan square a plus cot square a plus 2, I could have written it as tan a plus cot a the whole square. Look here. Tan a plus cot a the whole square. Square and gets cancelled, right? Root and square, what is left? Tan a plus. Are we getting the right hand side part? RHS? Yeah, you can even do it like this. Okay, don't copy. I'll give you one more line, students. I'll just include one more line. You make a note and go through this later. There are two special formulas for tan. In the beginning, I missed out. Just because we got a question, I'll explain here. Look here. Whenever we have root value, not root, whenever we have tan a plus cot a the whole square plus 2. This, what is the value for this? What's the answer, students? Tan a plus cot a. Sorry, tan square a plus cot square a plus 2. What's the answer? You can write it as tan a plus whole square. If plus 2 is given. If minus 2 is given, yes. So the answer for this is tan a minus cot a the whole square. Make a note of these two. These two special formulas are only for tan and cot. You don't get it for sine, cos, sec, or cosec, cot. These are the two special formulas for tan a plus cot a the whole square, students, and tan a minus cot a the whole square. Remember this concept. Oh, another 5 minutes will end the class. It's almost 1:33, 1:40 will end. There's one more question. As I told you, trigonometry is length. After this, we have heights and distance. That will take 1 week. Then what are the other chapters they have done, students? Circles. Before that, no. Linear inequation. Yes, linear inequation. That is an easy concept. Linear inequation will take 3 or 4 days, or maximum 1 week. So if you know this concept, look, only 4 steps are required. Within 4 steps, you'll complete the answer. And calculation part I've showed you. This is the reason, calculation part. So that is not required, students. The calculation part is not required. Only this left hand side is the answer, the yellow one. Right hand side, what I've showed is the calculation for you all to understand. There's one more method. We'll continue on Monday. Monday will continue. Mostly Monday will be the last trigonometry class. After that, we'll start heights and distance. Completed? All of you done? Okay, Cecilia, Bhargavi, completed. Delicia. Okay, the same question, students. One more method, one last method. We'll end the class. Only the last one. In the square root, did we have numerator or only denominator, or both are given in the same question inside the square? What is given? Only numerator, denominator, or both? What is only numerator? We have a square, right? So remember, the last concept is squaring on both the sides. This is the question. You can square on both the sides. See, let me square on both the. You can't just square on left hand side. You have to square on both the sides like this. Now what happens to square? Okay, 1. So what is left? 6 square a plus. Yeah, right hand side what is left? A plus b the whole square. Apply a plus b the whole square. Tan square a plus 2 into tan a into cot a. What did I tell you? Cot a can I reciprocate so that they get cancelled? So what is left, students? Tan square a plus 2. Left hand side we have a value. Right hand side we'll try to convert using square relation. What is square relation for sec square a? 1 plus tan square. For cosec it is 1 plus. Let me keep tan square a plus cot square a. What is 1 plus 1? Are we getting the answer? Left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this is the last. If this is easy, you can do it in this method. So I've taught all three methods, students. One, if you start with sine and cos reciprocal, you could have done it. The other one, removing the square method. Square on both the sides. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. Complete this, we'll end the class. This is equals to RHS. Just a minute. Completed? Okay, fine. You can even do it like this, students. It doesn't matter only left hand side or right hand side. You can take both, open the squares, and you can do it. Other four questions left. 2022, 23, 24, and one cube question is also left. We'll do that on Monday. All of you completed? Done? Okay, next no class tomorrow, students. Again on Monday. Monday, is it full day, half day, or full day? Half day. So if it is half day, what time did you all attend? 5 o'clock, right? 5 or 4. Okay, you can attend at 4. If it is half day, 4 to 5:30, students. Okay, so until your school reopens, I'll keep the same time. Once holiday starts, I'll conduct morning 4 to 5:30. So make note of the timing. It will be from 4 to 5:30. Homework question, I've sent it. All of you will try the same homework question which I had given day before yesterday. Clear? Okay, use both left hand side and right hand side and try it. That's it for today. IV stay online.